Hello everyone, this is CA Rekha Karthik and you are watching this on our YouTube channel CA Sansar. Today we will discuss on how to become a successful mutual fund investor. And this is the table of content we are going to discuss today. Today we will start with what is mutual fund. We will understand the mutual fund and we will conclude with SIP, which is very important for systematically planning your investment portfolio. So let's first understand the requirement for investment in mutual funds. So एज वी ऑल नो कि जो हमारे नॉर्मल सैलरीड एम्प्लॉयज होते हैं हम यही सोचते हैं कि हमारी जो भी इनकम है दैट शुड बी सिक्योर्ड एंड द इन्वेस्टमेंट रिटर्न शुड बी ए सिक्योर्ड वन एंड वी डोंट वांट टू टेक मोर रिस्क तो हम जनरली एफडीज में ही इन्वेस्ट करते हैं एंड वी थिंक कि हमारी रिटर्न्स जो है वो भले ही कम हो लेकिन इट इज सेफ एंड सिक्योर सो बट दिस इज नॉट द केस आफ्टर मीटिंग द फैमिली एक्सपेंडिचर हमारे जो भी सेविंग्स है we should always diversify we should have a diversified portfolio क्योंकि at the end of the day if we invest only in FDs, the return which we get is not sufficient or will be very less as compared to a diversified portfolio. So I'm not saying कि हमें पूरी की पूरी savings जो है mutual fund में या stock market में ही invest करनी है. We can plan accordingly कि अगर हमारे savings 2000 rupees है, so 1500 of course you can choose to be choose to invest in FDs as per your own convenience. But at least 500 rupees a month we can invest in the mutual funds or stock markets so that we get a decent returns at the end of the day and it will be the growth rate in the mutual fund is comparatively much better as as FDs. So now it's the time for us to decide कि हमें अपने हार्ड अर्न मनी को कैसे इन्वेस्ट करना है by calculating our risk. So based on our risk appetite our जो time horizon हमें अपने इन्वेस्टमेंट को प्लान करना चाहिए. It is rightly said कि to build an empire you don't have to work harder, you just have to work smarter. So now let's work smarter and plan our portfolio accordingly, so at the end of the day we land up in a much better position by investing in a proper portfolio mix. So with this introduction let's first understand what is mutual fund. So mutual fund to many people it seems to be little complicated, but now we are going to try to make it simple. So the here the money is invested. The many people who have the common investment objectives they invest in a particular mutual fund, and the mutual fund which is managed by a fund manager, they in turn invest your money in securities, money market instruments, and equity bonds, etc. And the common man get the benefits and opportunities of diversifying their portfolio in a basket of securities at a relatively lower cost. So here our hard money is also in the safer hands. So now let's understand the benefits of investing in the mutual funds. So there are many benefits as such. We are going to discuss few among them. So first is flexibility on redemption. So here the mutual fund does not have any lock-in period. You can redeem your units at any point of time. Whenever you require your funds, you can redeem it. Unlike fixed deposits which have a lock-in period. But again, yes, we have to be very sure and we have to be, take the consideration of exit loads. The mutual funds have exit loads on it, so we have to take care of the exit loads before choosing an mutual fund investment. Next is the expert management. So here, as our money is invested in the mutual fund, which is managed by a professionally qualified people, so the expert management they see the investment and entry and exit. They see when the stocks are increasing or when they have to exit. So for investment, we can be sure that the returns will be there, and we have to just wait. And it will be better if we plan for a long-term perspective. Next is lowest lock-in period. So as we discussed, the tax saving mutual funds also have the lock-in period of only 3 years, as compared to fixed deposits and PPF. They have the lock-in period of 5 years. So from the lock-in period of time, also it is very beneficial, and also the investors can stay invested after completion of the lock-in period. नेक्स्ट इज डाइवर्सिफिकेशन ऑफ द इन्वेस्टमेंट. सो जो हमारे इन्वेस्टमेंट होते हैं उसको जो मैनेज करते हैं फंड मैनेजर, दे इन्वेस्ट इन डाइवर्सिफाइड सिक्योरिटीज, सो अक्रॉस सेक्टर्स एंड इन मेनी बॉन्ड्स एंड फंड्स आल्सो. So we get the opportunity to invest in a basket of securities with a lower risk rate. सो इट इज वेरी बेनिफिशियल कि हमारे डाइवर्स हमारे वी डोंट नो कि मतलब इफ वी इन्वेस्ट इन द स्टॉक मार्केट वी डोंट हैव द आइडिया कि किस स्टॉक में या किस सेक्टर में इन्वेस्ट करना है. सो इंस्टेड ऑफ डायरेक्टली इन्वेस्टिंग इन द स्टॉक मार्केट वी कैन ऑलवेज चूज टू इन्वेस्ट इन द म्यूचुअल फंड. But also there are certain disadvantages. I mean, it is not right to say a disadvantage. It is the factors which we have to consider. We have to be very careful before investing. So few among them are additional expenses. So as we know, ki this is managed by fund manager, fund houses, and they do incur expenses on administration, etc. So the expenses are borne by the investors at the time of buying the mutual funds. Also we have to pay a certain percentage of expense ratio, and there are also exit loads on few mutual funds. So one has to be very clear on the percentage of expenses which we are paying, and the entry and exit loads also, because this can eat away the major returns on your investment. Next is fluctuating returns. So as we know, the investment in mutual fund is subject to market risk, and the investment is made only in the markets and the securities. So the returns will be fluctuating. There is no guaranteed returns. So we cannot think like FD we have a guaranteed returns. We will get a guaranteed return here also. One has to be prepared even for a downfall in the investment value. So this is very. We have to always be a risk taker to get the better rewards. नेक्स्ट इज लिमिटेड कंट्रोल ऑन इन्वेस्टमेंट. सो कि हमको पता है कि जो हमारे इन्वेस्टमेंट है वो मैनेज होते हैं ओनली बाय फंड हाउसेस. सो हमारे पास कोई कंट्रोल नहीं होता है कि हम अपने हिसाब से पोर्टफोलियो को चूज कर सके या उसको ऑल्टर कर सके. सो द इन्वेस्टर डज नॉट हैव एनी कंट्रोल. वी हैव टू जस्ट ट्रस्ट द फंड मैनेजर्स ऑन अवर इन्वेस्टमेंट. Next is requirement of in-depth analysis and market survey for mutual fund selection. So before investing your hard-earned money, we have to definitely be very, very careful, and we have to do a market analysis also. Most of the time kya hota hai, at the time of advertisement also, they give us the prior period past performance of the fund कि this is the returns in the past, and based on this you can invest for the future also. But this is not the case. Here market is volatile and it is fluctuating. So we cannot blindly believe on the past performance and invest now. Past performance can only be a for comparison. We can keep it for a rating purpose. We cannot invest only based on the past performance. We have to do our homework on the analysis also. We have to see what is the market conditions, and is it really fruitful to invest in this particular mutual fund. So don't blindly believe on the past performance reports of the mutual funds. Next is these key success factors on mutual funds. So definitely we have to be a risk taker before investing here. So because as the higher the risk, higher the rewards. So before choosing a mutual fund, the investor should see the risk associated with it, and it should align with your own risk appetite, time horizon. And if required, we have to restructure our investment portfolio from time to time. And as we discussed, the expense ratio and exit load should also be, we have to check on this, and we have to be very sure ki what is the expense percentage which we are paying. It should not be more than the returns. It should not happen ki more than the returns you are paying on the exit loads. And next is the fund managers. So definitely the fund managers are professional, and they do their job very well. But we have to make sure that a fund manager does not manage more than 5 schemes at a time to be more efficient. So these are the few things which we have to consider before investing, because this is our money and we have to take care of it, whether it is being invested properly in a proper funds and based on our own risk appetite. Next is type of mutual funds. So based on our own risk appetite, we can decide and choose the funds where we are going to invest. So suppose this is first is equity funds. So here, this is also coined as growth funds, and here major portion of your investment is made only in the equity and its related securities. So it is as good as investing in security market, but it is managed by a fund house with a basket of securities. So here we can invest only if you have a high risk appetite and you have a long-term financial goal. Suppose if you want to withdraw your money in a short period of time and you don't have, have a moderate risk appetite, then don't go for equity funds. You can better go for debt funds or hybrid funds. So now next is debt funds. So this is also coined as income fund. Here major fund of your investment will be invested in fixed income securities like bonds, corporate debentures, government securities, and so on. So here the risk is comparatively less as compared to equity funds, and it is less volatile. Next is hybrid funds. So it is the combination of both equity and debt funds, and it is definitely riskier than debt funds, but safer in comparison to equity funds. Here, the investment is our money is invested in both equity and debt funds. It is a balanced fund, and it is very beneficial for a moderate risk takers. Next is gilt funds. So gilt fund invest your money only in the government securities, and they do not pose more risk as compared to equity and debt funds. So here your money is very much safe. It is as good as investing in fixed deposit also. So here only risk comes is with the interest rate. The rise or fall in the interest rate may affect your investment. Next is index funds. So in this, the investment it attached to a particular index, that is, BSC, NSE, or Nifty. So we invest in a indexes of the stock market, and the weightage is given based on the portfolio of the stocks. And this is the best time to invest in indexes, because now the market has fallen down, and once the coronavirus this thing is contained, then definitely the market will pick up, and our investment will have a better growth rate. So this is not the first time the market has crashed. In the year 2008 also market crashed, and subsequently market gained also, and the investment had very decent returns on at that time. So I will say that we can invest in index funds as of now, so get a decent returns. Next is sector specific funds. So here, if we have an analysis, if we think ki, pharma sector will do better, or FMCG will do better, or if we feel ki IT sector will do better, so instead of investing in a stock market directly, we can invest in the mutual fund which are specifically investing only in a particular sector. So ऐसे म्यूचुअल फंड्स भी हैं जो सिर्फ फार्मा सेक्टर्स में ही इन्वेस्ट करते हैं, या सिर्फ आईटी सेक्टर्स में ही इन्वेस्ट करते हैं. So many companies in the same sector, they invest in the companies which are in the same sectors. So we can invest in those mutual funds also, which is as per our own convenience. But yes, here the risk is ki if the sector is facing a bad situation, or something, then in that case our investment will be reduced. So this is the only risk in the sector specific funds. Now let's see the taxation of capital gain taxation on the mutual funds. So the capital gain taxation here, it is based on the tenure of the holding of mutual funds, and also the type of mutual fund schemes. So suppose if we are investing in an equity mutual fund, and if we sold our investment within 1 year, then in that case it will be treated as short-term capital gain, and it will be taxed at the rate of 15%. And alternatively, if we sell our investment after 1 year, then in that case it will be treated as long term capital gain, and there is an exemption on the gain of up to 1 lakh. So suppose अगर हमारा gain है 1.5 lakhs, तो 1 lakh तक exempt रहेगा, and only on 50,000 we will be taxed at the rate of 10%. Next is if we invest in the debt mutual funds, in that case, and the investment will be treated as a short-term capital gain if we sell it before 3 years. And here the income is taxed on the basis of individuals income tax slab. So suppose अगर हमारे we come under the tax bracket of 30%, तो हमारा जो gain है वो tax होगा at the rate of 30%, and also if we are in the tax slab of 10%, then it will be taxed at 10% only. And next is if we sell the investment after 3 years, then it will be treated as long-term capital gain, and it will be taxed at the rate of 20% with the indexation benefit. Next is SIP. So systematic investment plan. It is very beneficial and very better. It is very good at this point of time. Because now whenever the market is down, also we can purchase the securities at a lesser rate, and when it is always getting balanced. So this is very safer and very good thing to invest in a mutual fund. So here periodically small amount can be invested. The amount can be as low as 500 also, and you have the liberty to choose on the frequency of investment. So your time of investment can be weekly, monthly, or even annually. So the mode of investment is on pro rata basis, and yeah, here the most important thing is taxation of SIP. So each investment in SIP will be treated as a new investment. So suppose अगर हम 10,000 per month अगर हम invest करते हैं, so for a period of 12 months, and at the end of 12 months हम अगर पूरा withdraw करते हैं अपना redemption, so जो first हमने invest किया था at the first month, वही आके हमारा होगा long term capital gain. एंड सब्सिक्वेंटली जो हम लोग इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं दैट मीन्स फॉर 11 मंथ्स 10 मंथ्स 9 मंथ्स सो एंड सो ऑन विल बी ट्रीटेड एज शॉर्ट टर्म कैपिटल गेन. सो जो हमारा ईच जो एसआईपी होता है इट इज टेकन एज ए न्यू इन्वेस्टमेंट. सो ऑन द विड्रॉयल ऑफ एसआईपी वन हैज टू बी वेरी क्लियर क्योंकि इट विल बी अमाउंटिंग टू शॉर्ट टर्म कैपिटल गेन एंड वी विल हैव टू पे टैक्स. So the redemption of SIP we should be very careful. So please visit the website www.mutualfundsindia.com and clarify all your doubts, and before investing be very careful because it is very volatile and subject to market risk. So thank you so much for watching this video, and please like, share and subscribe our YouTube channel CA Sansar. Thank you.